So, let's talk about Duke. Duke is a man we know little of. He's in his 50s and from North America, but I don't know if that's still the US or like Canada. Wait, no, he says it himself in the safe house. He's from Long Island. So why isn't he then just classified as an American like every other heister from the States? Whatever. Duke's a classy guy, dressing up in a fancy three-piece suit with a bow tie and mask based on the statue of David. August Duke Lindenhurst is an art thief and researcher of the underlying story arc that started with Reservoir Dogs and has been continuing through mostly the FBI Files site. I won't get into it here because, spoilers, whatever. Duke himself came with his own full character pack, but he's also packed in with the Locke and Load event, which gave a lot of other fun stuff to play with. So let's grab some guns and duke it out with an August-centric build. Let's start with the guns. My primary is the Akimbo Crosskill Guards. The Guards, as evidenced by the Crosskill branding, are a variant of M1911, in this case the Colt Defender, a smaller, more compact variant, chambered in 9mm, designed for concealed carry. The Crosskill Guards in Payday 2 fit the bill, super compact, fast, plenty of ammo, maybe too much ammo. The Colt Defender can only hold 8 rounds at a time, or 9 with an exploit of sorts, but in-game each one of these things carries 26 bullets. Don't ask how that works, it might tear apart the universe. For my Akimbo Crosskills, I'm giving them the IPSC compensators, or the IPSC compensators, whatever you want to call them. Combined modules, bling grips, because that's what Duke would want, extended mags, and the cheese grade, the milled slides. What we end up with is a portable, fast, and easy-to-use pistol that gives us deep enough ammo to handle most things in our way. But what about our secondary? We could have run a third Crosskill Guard, but honestly, I think I've got a better plan. Packed in Duke's event, Lock and Load, was the Grim 12-gauge shotgun. Believe it or not, the Grim is actually an Yzma variant, the Siger 12K, just with a special bullpup conversion kit that you can buy in real life, which gives it this sleek, boxy, kind of space-age, like 80s, 90s, early 2000s sci-fi design that I frankly love. What I don't love, though, is its damage. It's pretty darn low, but thankfully this guy isn't the main event. Let's give it the triple-aught buckshot, horizontal leveler, or a shark tooth nozzle, I'm not picky. Auto fire lock, a laser of choice, and the Big Brother mag. There we go, this thing should sit around 40 damage a shot, but its magazine size is huge and we have tons of shells on hand. Just hold down the trigger. It's no Yzma, sure, but it'll do in a pinch, and that's really all we need. Duke's melee is a leather sap, a sort of compact baton consisting of a lead weight wrapped in leather casing, designed to knock out or concuss rabble-rousers. I don't know why I went through the trouble of figuring all this out because it's frankly terrible, less powerful than the fists, the boxing gloves, or the bundle of money, so I don't grab Bloodthirst due to skill point shortage, so before we talk skills, let's talk our perk deck, Stoic. Stoic is an interesting perk. It's kind of regen, kind of armor, and it can work for dodge. Let me explain. How it works is you sacrifice your throwable and your armor for some bonus health based on the amount of armor you had, and the ability to only take a quarter of the damage you would otherwise. The rest becomes bleed out health that you take over the course of 12 seconds, that you can not only recover, but receive 50% interest on by not taking any more damage for 4 seconds, or you can skip the timer entirely by taking a sip from your flask. The flask is a 10-second cooldown, but each kill you get while it's cooling down cuts it by 2 seconds when low on health, or 1 second otherwise, so we can be ready to heal after an intense firefight and get right back in the game. Now then, our skills. My core skills are Aced Joker, Partners in Crime, and Hostage Taker for some bonus health as well as some regen. Always nice, as Stoic doesn't handle getting knocked down and picked back up all that well. We've got Aced Close By and Overkill. This is why we packed the Grim. We can make our guards even stronger with just 1 kill, which will probably take the entire mag, to be honest. Aced Die Hard, because armor skills actually kind of work with Stoic, kind of. Aced Steady Grip with basic fire control, and Lock and Load to keep us moving and firing straight. And then Aced Akimbo, Gun Nut, Trigger Happy, as well as Aced 9 Lives, and up you go. You probably could trade off some of these pistol skills for some more survivability. I'd say grab Bloodthirst, Duck and Cover, and Parkour if you're going to sacrifice any of them. I just love going pretty much all in with the pistols. It's satisfying. So what we've got here should seem familiar to folks who watched 2 different Overkill skill builds. We grab a shotgun kill and then a single hit with the pistols, and then we built up a damage multiplier that just, well, provided the 2 damage multipliers multiply with each other, we're doing 75% more damage with Overkill and 120% more health with Trigger Happy, which nets us a 3.85 times multiplier for the Crosskill Guards, which turns their 53.9 damage into 207.5 damage at 1,000 rounds per minute, totaling just shy of 3,500 damage per second. So, how I go about this is we grab hostages first and foremost, tie people down, stash them away from the cops, and when the first enemies arrive, we'll have a buffer to keep us safe until we've got a convert. Go after the strongest guy in the room, usually the people wearing the bulky armor with the plating, shoot him once in like the leg or the back, or try to concuss the man, yell at him a bunch, and then convert them. Converts are a bit better than hostages in this build in that we get a bonus health from partners in crime, though just be warned that while a hostage procs the health regen for hostage taker for anyone who has the skill, only your converts count towards yours. Anybody else's don't. From there, we switch off to the Grim and unload a whole magazine into a crowd, or just at least until we hear him call out a special unit kill, or until we start seeing ammo pickups. Then we switch off to the guards, and we've got about 20 seconds to tear into people with insane damage. Empty the guards into crowds and dozers as quick as you can. When you take a ton of damage, take a shot. From the flask. In-game. I guess you could make Payday a drinking game. Going down is the toughest part of Stoic as a whole. But if you have a convert or hostage, you can dip behind a lot of cover and square off against a few enemies at a time to build yourself back up enough to join the fray proper. Stoic is a really tricky perk to use well, but in the right hands, nearly any Stoic build is a death sentence build. If you do really need a hand and have friends around, Stoic plays very nice with Gambler and Tag Team. And if you're a lonely sap like me, the bots have a really handy health regen skill that you can just invest in for a couple Continental coins, so there's that. There's a lot of ways to play Duke. We've already sort of done the high concealment akimbo route in the past 2 different builds video, but with a setup like this, we can stay classy and have a bit of fun slinging guns left and right. Duke's character pack is a really cohesive thing, but a lot of that's just due to the nature of Stoic not favoring any type of play like you'd see with Anarchist or Yakuza and the like. Well, I hope this video inspired you to duke it out for yourself. Until next time, see you. What do you mean I already did the duke it out joke? If you like this video and you'd like to see more, I'd recommend subscribing. Patreon and social media links are in the description.